On Wednesday, FC Barcelona will host Atalanta in a high-stakes Champions League encounter that promises plenty of drama and intrigue. After a remarkable 7-1 victory over Valencia in La Liga last weekend, Barcelona's focus shifts to European competition, where they've been performing admirably. However, despite their impressive form in the Champions League, the La Liga title race is becoming increasingly tense, with Barcelona slipping from the top spot after surrendering a 6-point advantage to arch-rivals Real Madrid. As the Catalans prepare for this crucial fixture, Barcelona head coach Hansi Flick is expected to make several changes to his starting lineup in order to maintain momentum and secure a much-needed victory. Although the team has been firing on all cylinders in recent weeks, Flick is determined to get the balance right as he looks to bolster his squad's performance against a tricky opponent. Let's dive into the latest developments, the changes Barcelona will make, and the tactical approach the team is likely to take against Atalanta. Flick's approach: prioritizing La Liga over everything else. At a press conference on Tuesday, Flick made it clear where his priorities lie. While many Barcelona fans may be eagerly anticipating the team's performance in the Champions League, the manager stated that the La Liga title remains his primary focus. "Usually for me, La Liga is the most important tournament we can win," Flick said, emphasizing the significance of Spain's top flight in the club's overall ambitions. "At the end of the season, we will take stock. There are other competitions, such as the Copa del Rey, the Super Cup, and perhaps the Champions League, which is the most difficult competition to win." Flick's remarks reflect his commitment to competing at the highest level in all competitions, but it's clear that the domestic league holds a special place in his strategy. With Real Madrid currently in the driving seat, Barcelona will need to focus on closing the gap and improving their domestic form to avoid further setbacks. Nevertheless, Flick acknowledged that securing a strong finish in the Champions League group stage would be vital for Barcelona's continued success in Europe. "It's important to win to finish in second place because it will be important for the rest of the competition," he added. Finishing second in the group could offer Barcelona a more favorable draw in the knockout stages of the competition. Tough task against Atalanta. Barcelona's upcoming match against Atalanta promises to be a challenging affair. The Italian side, who are the current holders of the UEFA Europa League, have gained a reputation for their aggressive and fast-paced style of play. Known for their solid defensive organization and high-pressure approach, Atalanta will undoubtedly test Barcelona's ability to control the game and exploit any weaknesses. "It is always difficult to play against an Italian team because they defend very well," Flick remarked, acknowledging the difficulty of facing a side with such a robust defensive structure. Atalanta's quick transitions and relentless pressing game will require Barcelona to remain sharp and composed throughout the match. Atalanta also plays very well with one-on-ones all over the pitch, Flick noted. "It always puts a lot of pressure on. It makes very quick transitions, it always plays with contact, and we have to be ready for this." In light of Atalanta's physical style and tactical discipline, Flick emphasized the importance of good decision-making and careful preparation. "We have talked in the dressing room about how to play against them and make good decisions," he said. Barcelona's ability to adapt to Atalanta's pressing game and create spaces in the final third will likely determine the outcome of this crucial encounter. Barcelona's starting 11, key changes and tactical adjustments. When it comes to the starting lineup, Flick is making 3 key changes compared to the team that triumphed over Valencia. One of the most notable changes will be in goal, as Flick confirmed that Wojciech Szczesny will retain his spot as the first-choice goalkeeper. Szczesny was favored over Inaki Pia for both the Benfica and Valencia fixtures, and the Polish international will once again get the nod for this Champions League match. In defense, Barcelona will see a change in the center-back pairing, with Eric Garcia making way for Ronald Araujo. The Uruguayan defender will partner Pau Cubarsí at the heart of the defense. Araujo's physical presence and ability to dominate in aerial duels make him an essential player for this fixture, especially given Atlanta's threat from set pieces and crosses into the box. Flanking the center-back duo will be Alejandro Balde at left back and Jules Kounde at right back. Both defenders have been in excellent form this season, and their pace and ability to join the attack will be crucial as Barcelona looks to exploit Atlanta's defensive line. In midfield, the return of Pedri will be a welcome boost for Barcelona. Pedri, who was sidelined for the previous match due to illness, will join Frenkie de Jong in a double pivot. The duo will aim to control the tempo of the game and provide the creative spark that Barcelona will need to break down Atlanta's compact defense. This change comes at the expense of Marc Casado, who is expected to drop to the bench. Meanwhile, Gavi, who earned praise for his touching gesture toward a teammate after the Valencia match, will occupy the central attacking midfielder (CM) role. Gavi's energy and work rate in the middle of the park will be essential for linking up play and providing support to Barcelona's forward line. On the wings, Rafinha and Lamine Yamal will provide width and pace, offering key outlets for Barcelona as they look to stretch Atlanta's defensive shape. Up front, there is little doubt that Robert Lewandowski will lead the line. The Polish striker has been in sensational form, and his goal-scoring prowess in the Champions League has been a key factor in Barcelona's progress thus far. Lewandowski currently tops the UCL's scoring charts, and his ability to find the back of the net will be crucial if Barcelona is to secure all 3 points. Barcelona's tactical approach, breaking down Atlanta. Barcelona's tactical approach for the match against Atlanta will likely revolve around controlling possession and exploiting the spaces left by Atlanta's aggressive pressing game. With midfielders like Pedri and De Jong in the lineup, Barcelona will look to dominate the ball and dictate the pace of the game. The key to breaking down Atlanta's defense will be quick ball movement, intelligent runs off the ball, and making use of the wide areas. In attack, Barcelona will need to be patient, as Atlanta will likely set up in a compact defensive shape and look to disrupt Barcelona's rhythm. The width provided by Rafinha and Yamal will be important in stretching Atlanta's defense and creating space for Lewandowski and Gavi to operate in the central areas. Defensively, Barcelona will have to stay alert and focused, as Atlanta's ability to counter-attack quickly can cause problems for teams that overcommit in attack. Araujo and Cubarsí will be key in dealing with Atlanta's aerial threat, while Kounde and Balde's pace will be vital in dealing with Atlanta's speedy counterattacks. With so much on the line, Barcelona's upcoming Champions League match against Atlanta is shaping up to be a crucial test of their abilities. With key changes to the lineup and a tactical approach that emphasizes possession, pressing, and smart decision-making, Barcelona will be looking to take another step towards securing a spot in the knockout rounds of Europe's most prestigious club competition. As the Catalans aim to bounce back in La Liga and maintain their Champions League hopes, all eyes will be on how they fare against the formidable Atlanta side. The challenge is set, and Barcelona will need to be at their best to overcome the Italian outfit and keep their European aspirations